Okay, so I'm going to show you how you can create equations in your Google Forms so that you can have it graded either in the quiz option or using Flubaroo if you use more advanced answer types. So first of all, just go ahead and open a form, and you need to make sure that you have gotten the Equatio app from the web store, and that's going to be pinned to your browser bar, and you have to be logged in also to Chrome. So once you get Equatio uh, and you have it associated with your Chrome account, then it will appear always in your kind of your bookmark bar, your browser bar. So once that's done, then you'll see that every time you have a place to enter information, you have the option to add Equatio. So there's a couple of ways to do it. The first way is you can copy, whoops, excuse me, you can copy a selection. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this equation, and now it's going to appear over here, and I can put it in as an image. I'm just going to grab it from over here, and now I have my image. I want to put it at the top. So there's my there's the question that I want answered, or the equation that I want balanced. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Equatio to give options so that they can answer this, if that makes sense. So what I'm going to do is the first one is how many FE, right? And then I just insert math. Obviously I don't need Equatio to write FE, but it's going to make it look like the rest of the answers. And in this case, I was asked to make it a linear scale to 10. So that way the students can choose which one. Now I'm going to duplicate that just to make it easy. And so this is my, oops, I don't need that. So now I have the same exact, and I want to change that because the second one is going to be, I want to know how many of H, and then I just do shift underscore, and that lowers to a subscript, and then I do right arrow, and that raises it up. SO, and then I'm going to make the shift underscore again to lower it, 4, and I'm going to insert the math, and again, same thing. So now I'm going to duplicate it, and I want to, this time I want to know how many, and then it pops up down here. This time I want to know how many FE underscore 2 SO underscore 4 and underscore 3, subscript 3. Okay, so I'm going to insert that math. Same thing. And one more. I need to know how many H2. So I'm going to change my, I don't know how many H underscore 2. Insert math. And then what it's going to look like to your students is, here, let's preview this. So they've got their problem 1, and they want to know how many FE, how many of the next compound, and how many of the next, and so forth. So you can do that for any number of problems. Just start it with a new image of your screenshot of the worksheet that you want them to complete, and then you can auto grade with Flubaroo. Another way you can do that is maybe a simpler way is you can put your equation right in here, and I can even handwrite it. So in this case I would want to go how many F E plus, oops, how many, what's the next, H 2 S, but as you can see it's a lot harder for me to handwrite it than it is to actually type it out. So let's say I'm going to now just type in the rest because I know how many FE underscore 2 SO underscore 4 and then underscore 3 plus how many H underscore 2. And I want to make this, I don't know why it says FET, but FE, oh, I know why, plus oops, plus how many H2SO, and it missed the 4. I got 4. Okay. So there we go. I'm going to insert that. And there it is. And then my options can be, for example, 2 comma 1, or even, yeah, 1 comma 2 comma 3. I don't know if that's a reasonable answer. I'm not a chemist or a science teacher. And so forth. So then you can just do the string of numbers that would fill in those blanks. You can make those blanks if you want. I just thought that question marks would be more obvious in this form. Oh, look, and I've made a mistake here. So I want to fix this because this should not be subscript. So I want to go here, and I'm going to go plus H2. All right, let's try that again. So you can do a multiple choice that way. And then if you just make it a multiple choice quiz, then it's easily graded right here. You don't even have to go to Flubaroo because you just make this into a quiz. And quizzes make this a quiz. Okay, so those are a couple of ways you can use Equatio and forms to make an automatically graded quiz. I hope that helps.